So for strength training exercises, we'll be doing one lower body and one upper body exercise. The lower body exercise will be a open chain circuit, meaning that it involves more than one muscle in the execution. So that'll be, in this case, a squat. So get our feet shoulder width apart, okay, point our toes out slightly to protect our knees, okay, because in a squat the muscles involved are your quadriceps, which involves your rectus femoris, your vastus lateralis, your vastus medialis, and your vastus intermedialis. Okay, so that's the 4 muscles in your quadriceps. So like I said, get your feet about shoulder width apart, point your toes out slightly to protect your knees from buckling in. Okay, then I said before, let me show you the side view. Get your bum pointed out, your chest out, mainly just retract your scapula, which is these bones over here, your wings. So you're just going to bring them together. Now that's just to keep your form during the exercise, okay? And you're just going to keep your hands in front of you for stability. I forgot to add that. Keep your hands in front of you, look up, and you're just going to drop below your knees, and you try and stay on your heels, because as soon as you go on your toes, you'll see your knees shoot over your toes, which is bad for your knees. Other muscles that get worked in a squat, it's almost endless. It's your stabilizers are your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, your core, your abs, even your shoulders, maybe, if you want to go that far, because they're being held up. So it's an isometric contraction of your shoulders. Your calves also isometric contractions, because there's dorsiflexion, there's some plantar flexion on the eccentric and concentric phases of the movement. So yeah, that's all the muscles involved. Thank you, that's a squat. Okay, next will be preacher curls, which is a version of a bicep curl, and this time we have a dumbbell. So for a preacher curl, it is a closed chain exercise, which means that one muscle in the exercise is isolated, so it eliminates all the stabilizers in the exercise, which helps focus on just that one muscle. So for example, in a normal bicep curl, your stabilizers would be your anterior deltoid, your triceps brachii, your forearm muscles, just a lot of stabilizers. And then in a preacher curl, you eliminate all of those muscles in the exercise, which helps focus on just the biceps brachii. So how are we going to do that? We're just going to sit on a chair, okay, get our leg just pointing out a little, just not dead straight and not out too much. Just going to get it there, keep it nice and stiff. Going to get the dumbbell, lift it up, just plant your elbow on your leg. Now when you plant your elbow on your leg, it isolates your anterior deltoid and triceps brachii from preventing your arm from swinging, and your tricep doesn't have to contract in order to help the bicep lift. So if you go there, okay, preacher curl will start at the bottom. The concentric contraction is on the way up, and the eccentric contraction is on the way down. And you want to try not to swing and move your leg. You want to try and keep it nice and controlled. Okay, so you go up with the concentric contraction and down with the eccentric contraction, which isolates the bicep completely, helping train only the bicep. Isolated and focused workout on the bicep.